Hey everyone, what's going on? Chazzyboy1234 here, and this is Toon Talk episode 6. Yeah, that's right, I didn't end it. You would have thought I gave up on Toon Talk. Bitch, I love Toon Talk. And you do too. So anyways, before I get started on talking about tunes, I just wanted to say that, I haven't been posting lately. Up until today I have been, because I tested out my PVR just recording TV, just for the frig of it. And I was recording the American Chopper, Mikey's funniest moments or whatever, and I was hoping for this one scene. You may have seen it if you watch a show, where he goes down to Louisiana and he plays with some crawfish, I guess. He eats them and he saves one, names it Larry, puts it in his pocket, and Larry turns on him, so he has to kill him or something. I don't know. It was pretty funny, but I didn't get to see it, unfortunately, but I got some other funny stuff that I recorded. But anyways, back to the tune talking. We got 3 things, 2 mixtapes and an album, and the first person up is Kid Ink with Wheels Up. That released today being the 10th. And to be honest, I've never listened to Kid Ink before. I'm always skeptical of new artists, because if I was open-minded to every single artist out there, there's a good chance, I'd never be able to do anything, because I'd always be listening to music. So I kind of have to use better judgment and just be like, oh, I don't think I'll like them, blah, blah, blah. So I listened to Wheels Up, and I don't know, just Kid Ink doesn't strike me as a great rapper. He doesn't wow me in any way. Not to say he's a bad rapper, just he's kind of like every other rapper out there. Not every other rapper, but you know what I mean. He's kind of just not original. He's got that Cali feel to his songs, and seems like he has some catchy hooks. I didn't even really get through the whole mixtape, just because the fact that I wasn't feeling it, and it's hard to listen to something that you don't really feel. Makes it a little difficult, and I was so excited to make this commentary, I was like, whatever. But maybe, if you guys are Kid Ink fans and there's better Kid Ink out there than Wheels Up, I'll give it a second shot. But I'm more into like Wale, Joe Budden, Big Sean, blah 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 blah. So any rapper like that is something I would like. But moving on, Tyga came out with a mixtape called King Tut, and I'm not sure if this is one of those mixtapes that he himself released, kind of like Well Done 2. Well Done 2, was a mixtape that he obviously dropped with DJ Drama, or whoever did it. I don't know, maybe it was DJ Ill Will. I don't really know. But anyways, that's not about Well Done 2, it's about King Tut, and seems like he has a little fixation on King Tut if you saw the Well Done 2 cover. And I think it's because his record label Last Kings has something to do with that. But if you have not heard this mixtape, the very first song on it, Apollyon's Theme, which is a leak of the first song from his album. It's not the full song, but this was one of the nastiest Tyga songs I've ever heard. It just puts Tyga in a whole different ball game. If his songs were consistently that good, he would be way more known. I mean, because not everybody knows about Tyga. They might have heard of him. They might have heard Coconut Juice or, a couple other songs. But for the most part, Tyga's not quite as credited as he should be. And it's kind of ironic because he is a Young Money rapper. And a lot of Young Money rappers are a bit more out there. Out there meaning, they're a bit more mainstreamish, but that's besides the point. And all the other songs on it were they were short songs, and they were kind of they were Tyga songs. There's 2 different types of Tyga. There's Tyga where he goes in and he does a really good job, and there's some songs where it just feels like he rushes it, or he doesn't really give a shit, and he just kind of makes a song, probably wrote it within 20 or 30 minutes, and he repeats lines a whole bunch. And there were a lot of songs like that, which made me feel like this might not have even been a mixtape that he dropped. It might have been just leaks and things like that. And if so, then I would understand. But it wasn't the greatest thing I've heard, obviously. But Apollyon's theme, that made up for it totally, because I hadn't heard that song previously, and it was sick. The beat was amazing, etc., etc. So I would say definitely listen to that song in particular, and just listen to the beat. I don't know. The beat does something to me. I love it. And then moving on to last but not least, my favorite artist came out with an album. I'm a little late on this, but better late than never. The wonderful, unstoppable, greatest rapper ever, J. Cole, came out with Cole World, The Sideline Story. And like I said, I'm late on this because I haven't been able to make a Toon Talk. Because really, that was the only thing that I had. I was like, oh, well, what else can I talk about that I actually, listen to, or blah, 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 artists that people could actually know a little bit. But, so I finally got a chance to make it because I found those 2 mixtapes today, and I was like, yay, goody. So, this album started out, with the intro of him talking about when he was getting signed. Nice piano beat. I'm a sucker for a good piano in the beginning. It just sets the tone, and it just makes me chill. I don't even know, dude, but then it leads into Dollar and a Dream 3. And if you've been listening to J. Cole, there's Dollar and a Dream 2. I think, I want to say Dollar and a Dream is on the come up, and then number 2 is on the warm up. Not 100% sure, but number 3 is sick. And then CD progresses, and then eventually leads up to the interlude. Again, piano. I'm a sucker. And then it leads into Sideline Story. And so there were some songs on this CD that were absolutely disgusting. They were so amazing. Like God's Gift, Breakdown, Cheer Up, Nothing Lasts Forever, Sideline Story. I don't know. Almost every song on this CD was just on a whole nother level. And this might sound hard to believe, but I can't even pick if this is my favorite J. Cole work. I think I like the warm up and Friday Night Lights more, which some people may not agree with, but I think I would have to think so. And if you have not listened to J. Cole, seriously, give him a good listen. Give him a fair shot, because you just have to listen to what he's saying, what he's talking about, He actually raps about stuff, and that about wraps it up. So I hope you guys have a good day and listen to music. Peace.